They captivated audiences with a marriage experiment which has even resulted in the successful wedded bliss of two couples. And after 2 years, Love is Blind is finally back. Netflix released a teaser and release date for the highly anticipated Season 2 of the dating competition show on Tuesday. The show is set to make its triumphant return on Friday, February 11th, as the first shot in the 30-second clip featured lights being turned on above every dating pod. Hosts and married couple Nick and Vanessa are then shown as she proudly declares, "The pods are officially open." Not much else is shown in the clip, as all of the faces of the contestants were not shown clearly and even silhouettes of their bodies were blurred out. The women were shown walking down the hallway of where the pods are before the men were shown opening the doors to their respective pods. The beauty of dating this way is that hopefuls are able to make connections with the opposite sex without ever seeing them. One woman said, "This experiment interests me because I don't have boobs and a butt." Couples who feel a connection then meet for the first time, and a proposal is made shortly after the reveal, and some of those anticipation scenes are shown. Ultimately, the pairs make it to the altar for their wedding day, as some of those clips were also teased. The clip ends with words that flash across the screen in between scenes which read, "Love is unexpected. Love is shocking. Love is blind." Season 1 of Love is Blind streamed its dramatic final episode in February 2020 as viewers around the world tuned in to see whether the final contestants would say "I do" in what proved to be the most dramatic episode of the show yet. The hit Netflix series followed 30 men and women as they built connections in different pods without ever seeing each other. During that speed dating process, the contestants were allowed to propose to each other whenever they chose. Once couples became engaged, they were allowed to meet for the first time, resulting in a romantic getaway to Mexico, moving into their own apartment together and meeting each other's families ahead of their wedding in days. And from the 30 original couples, the quest for love didn't result in a happy ending, with only 5 engaged couples moving on to the romantic retreat in Mexico. While things took an even more explosive twist when Cameron Hamilton and Lauren Speed, and Matt Barnett and Amber Pike were the only couples out of 5 to say "I do." The two happy couples recently celebrated their 3rd wedding anniversaries back in November. Love is Blind returns for Season 2 as it begins streaming on Netflix on Friday, February 11th.